It's Shankara Buildings after a robust quarterly performance report card that was handed in by the company, and we've got the chairman and managing director Sukumar Srinivas joining us here on Markets at Lunch. As you can see, the stock up by almost 3% in trade. Thank you so much for joining us here on ET Now. There's certainly been an encouraging growth in the sales numbers. Could you break down the numbers for us and tell us which part of the business it is that contributed maximum to the top line?
The retail business has gone up to we have grown by about 20% in the last year, despite the environment which became quite difficult, particularly in the last 2 quarters after demonetization and so on. So the retail we closed the year at about 980 crores. So that is a significant portion, which is about 43-44% of the overall revenues. The enterprise part of the business also did fairly well, particularly in the third quarter, and that has clocked about 33% of the revenues have come from there. And our channel business, which is an area which we have been focusing to degrow a little bit, has also come in line in the as per expectation.
Okay, so then let's talk about retail, since you've said that has been one of the largest contributors to the robust quarterly performance. Going forward, retail expansion plans, new capex, what are the targets that you outlined for the company?
Yeah, we have closed the year with about 106 stores, and currently in this quarter itself, in this last month and so, we have added another 2 stores. So we are currently at about 108 stores. So this year the plan is broadly to add another 15 to 20 stores over the course of the year. So that would be the retail part. We are looking at to keep the momentum up in the retail. We are looking at not only expansion in terms of the top line, we are also adding a large number of products. We have been growing the number of verticals, the number of SKUs, adding depth to our existing verticals. So that is pretty much as per our plans, we are going ahead.
Right. Sukumar, the market you're currently in is already pretty cluttered with so many unorganized players as well in there. How do you plan to grow in a market with such high competition?
See, I think in any business you do have a very large number of unorganized, smaller players. So our focus is that Shankara Build Pro has to become a to-go store as far as the building material space goes. So I think that is where we will be definitely spending, to brand building and to get it, into that kind of a line where people associate this company with the entire range of materials that a home improvement or a home builder requires.
Right. Also, the last 4 years, you've grown at a CAGR of 30%. What's aided the growth and what's your guidance then for FY18? What is it that we can expect from you here onwards?
See, I would say that, like you rightly pointed out, we have been growing at close to 30% CAGR of the last 4 years. We are attempting to keep the same momentum going forward, and our same-store growth has been quite strong. We have been growing at about 20% plus in the same-store growth area. We are also adding a large number of stores. So I see overall, as in the retail space, we should be able to keep the momentum.